Good evening, everybody. My name is Sui Ai Lang, and today I'm going to talk about Feynman Technique. Okay, this Feynman Technique is used for learning knowledge. So this is arguably the best method to learn anything you want, and this is arguably the best method, the most effective method in learning, right? So as the name suggests, this Feynman technique is being used and being introduced by a scientist, a physicist called Feynman. He is a Nobel Prize winner. He is a physicist. He is a professor in the university, right? When someone asks him how you learn so many knowledge, Feynman not just know about the physics that he taught in the university and he researched about. He also spent a lot of time and accumulated a lot of knowledge in other fields as well. So someone asked him, how you do it? How you learn so many knowledges outside the fields that you are familiar with? How do you do it? So he said he used the method. He used his own method, and that is nowadays we call it as Feynman method. And this is the method that I'm going to explain to you now. Okay. So I think I will have maybe 2 or 3 episodes about this. This is the first episode, and I'm going to introduce how to apply it in your studying process. This is quite easy actually. Feynman method is about teaching somebody who doesn't have basic knowledge about the topic that you want to learn, right? So first step, you find someone, maybe your friend, to teach. Okay, so it is better to find a kid, because a kid doesn't have the basic knowledge about the things that you want to learn, and they will ask a lot of questions, a lot of stupid questions. And stupid questions are good because it challenges you on the assumptions. Sometimes we adults learn a lot of things based on assumptions, and we don't care about the assumptions. But when you teach this, when you teach a kid, they will ask why, and this challenge the assumption. I know it's hard to find a kid that is interested in the subjects that you are learning now. So I think it will be good if you can teach your classmate who always like to skip classes, right? So let's say tomorrow is the exam and he still don't know anything about the chapter that is coming out tomorrow in tomorrow's exam. Then that is a good chance for you and for him also, right? That is a good chance for both of you to do the tutoring sessions, right? You can teach him and he learn from you. Of course, by doing this, you get a friend because he owe you something. You teach him, you help him in the exam, right? And you also help yourself. You teach him. Let's say that is 1 times for him, right? 1 times, right? But when you teach him, that will give you 2 times, okay, of the benefits, right? He gets. Most of the people will think like the one who learn from you get the benefits, right? Actually, he gets the benefit. He gets 1 time the benefits. You get 2 times. I'm going to explain why. Okay. So first, you get someone who doesn't have much basic knowledge about the subject, right? And then you teach him or her. Okay. During the process, you yourself might be stuck or hang like computer, okay? Because you will find that you are weak at certain point. You are weak at some pieces of puzzle. You know, some pieces of puzzle is missing and you can't explain it well to your partner, right? That is the moment you open a textbook and look for it, right? Okay, that is good because that is active learning, right? Active learning. Good. And as I mentioned, your partner will ask you a lot of questions. He doesn't have basic knowledge, and if you start everything without the basic knowledge, right? He will be very curious, and he will ask you a lot of questions about the basic things, and that is the moment that you have to answer him. That challenge your assumptions. That challenge the subject's assumptions, right? And you try to answer him. Okay, so this forces you to explain everything from the basics back to the basics and build up the knowledge from the basics, right? When you cannot do that, when you cannot even answer some basic questions, that means you are not good enough. You have to look back at the book, find for the things that you don't know, okay, and then teach, okay, and then the process repeats until he can tackle the exam next morning. Right? Good. So this is basically how it works, right? Now it's 7 minutes, so I think I have to stop here. Today I just want to introduce you with this Feynman method, Feynman technique, and also how it works. Okay, in next episodes I will explain it using simple terms, and I will explain it from the brain science. Okay, I will make you believe this is good. I will make you believe this is the best. So next episodes will be even more interesting. Okay, so stay tuned.